in life. First, you gotta pick your niche. You gotta find out what is it that you like to do and what makes you happy. Because you could get the best job in the world, but if you're not happy at doing it, it's going to be irrelevant. You know.
Yes.
And but one thing I can say to somebody, if you're going to give it, if you're not going to put your all in it, if you're not going to put your heart in it, then you shouldn't do it, because then you're wasting time. And a lot of people, they would try to get success and get it so fast and do by any means to get there. But at the end of the day, are you really happy once you get to where you want to be, or get to that point where as though you can say you have been successful, but are you happy? You know, I've seen people actually take a downfall in life just so they can be happy, and
Yes.
this is a true story. When I was going to Suitland, and I used to catch the P12 every day, and it was this guy. He was a homeless guy, and he would get on a bus every day. And I actually sat and talked to him one day, and I asked him. I was like, so what made you get to this point in your life? And you know what he told me? He said, I was unhappy at home. He said, I had a wife, I had kids, I had a good paying job. He said, I'm actually rich, but I wasn't there for my family when they needed me, and they were unhappy, which made me unhappy.
Wow.
So he said he couldn't face that every day, so he went to go live on the street because he couldn't take it. So you can't buy happiness, no matter how much money you have. You know, you got to be happy with self. Until you can be happy with self, it's you're never going to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And until you can get your mind right, and that's what's going to help you to get your priorities right. You can start being successful in accomplishing your goals, and doing the things that you want to do and get out of life.
Yes, you have to set goals first.
Yes, you
in
have
order
to.
to accomplish them.
You have to set them, and that's one thing I do every month. I set monthly goals. Every week I set weekly goals. I get up, I map my day out on how I'm gonna do it. You have to plan things. If you don't plan it and speak things into existence, you're never going to go get it. That's just like you saying, I want to lose weight, but you walk past the Planet Fitness every day saying you want this perfect body, but you're not doing it. You know what I'm saying? You want to tell a story. You want the glory, but you don't want a story. And that's the the logistics of things. You know what I'm saying? You want to get to the point. You don't want to stop at every light to get there. You just want to go through all the lights just so you can get to your destination in life. You want all the lights to be green.
No. All the lights are never green.
It's never going to be green. Never. But that's the reality that we live in. That's the fantasy world that so many people live in. It's just like it doesn't make sense to me. You know what I'm saying? Because and I say this all the time, you got to go through to get through. You got to go through to get through, and you can't let your past. And this is a nugget. I give this to a lot of people. So if you're listening, write this down. Write this on your calendar or whatever it is. This is a nugget. Don't let your past be a reference point and not a residence.
Oh,
So
like that.
because so many people living in their past, they're stuck. They're living there. That's why I say don't let it be a residence, because you live in your residence, right? So don't get stuck in your past, because if you get stuck in your past, you're going to keep reliving and reenacting that same thing over and over and over again. So you don't want to be stuck in your past. So you got to get out. You got to step out of your comfort zone. That's rule number one in life. Step out of your comfort zone. And I'm gonna tell you about me with singing wise. I could sing my tail off, any and everything, but I wasn't comfortable singing in front of a lot of people, even though I was singing since I was young. And it kind of, I said, well, if I really want to get known and get out there, I have to get outside.